Okay, so today I'm going to talk about the book called The Legal Translation. Um, yeah, Legal Translation Explained by Hodges and Alcaraz. The main uh, ideas of this topic are that we as translators need to know um, different expressions. Um, we also need to know about lexes, hyperonymy, homonymy, polysemy, synonyms, cognates, and ambiguity. Because ambiguity is everything. If we, um, as an example, commit a mistake trying to translate, we could affect all the document that we're translating. Um, Actually, those are documents that are really important to the nation or to a country, even if it's a person affected only. It could be worse than we thought. So we need to focus on it. Also, we need to focus on vocabulary because sometimes, as they mentioned in the chapter three, I'm sorry, um, cultural um, cultural meanings are everything too, because sometimes we can translate in, as an example, a document in our language, and maybe in, I don't know, here in Latin America, uh, maybe in Mexico it's okay, but in Colombia means a thing completely different, a completely different thing. I'm sorry. As an example, maybe we can know a word in a way, and in Colombia that word means a bad word or means something rude. So we need to be focused on it because it could involve different countries and we could become a problem to our nation or something like that. Just to exemplify. Um, yeah, they also mentioned that the culture of the translator are everything, as I mentioned before, and the genres. Actually, the chapter 3 and 4 it's about the culture. The chapter 5 and 6 is about genres, and the 7 and 8 about the um, complications. So yeah, 5 and 6 is about the genres. In chapter 5, they mentioned that the genres are really important. They are really specific. So we need to be really direct. We need to be specific. We need to be something like if we were the most smart people in the world, because they are about, namely, university degrees, diplomas, certificates, status, law reports, and judgments as far as written texts are concerned. Yeah, they are highly conventional. Also, we need to know about analysis of oral, legal, and administrative genres. Uh, in this case, we can be involved of sentences to the jury, a sentence of the jury, and also it could affect a person that is involved in a crime or something like that. So yeah, we need to be familiarized with those genres, uh, or that vocabulary, more specifically, because we also have another type of genres that we do not be to be that specific, that um, how that focused. So yeah, in this case, because culture could be mixed, with the diversity of those documents. As an example, a university degree or diploma, maybe it could not be validated in another country that is in here in Mexico if we are talking about university degree or college degree. But yeah, talking about chapter 6, the genders are not to be fixed, that do not have such a fixed, I'm sorry. They are recognizable by a structural pattern and they need to be analyzed. As an example, we have administrative documents and representative legal documents. Okay, under this category, we can find contracts, deeds, and indentures, insurance policies, wills and testaments. Also, we can find the power of attorney, etc. Chapter 7, they talk about the lexical level of linguistic analysis. Yeah, they say that there are different types of lexical items, namely purely technical vocabulary, that is really important for the documents. In chapter 8, we concern about the aspects of translation of legal texts correspond to the linguistic areas other than lexis, and essentially concentrates upon the techniques of the translator. What does that mean? That means that they focus more on how the translator works. As an example, if it's a literal translator, or if the translator focuses on the context of the document, or even if they are trying to match the translation with the cultural context. So yeah, it focuses more in that in the lexis, in the vocabulary, etc., which is important in chapter 7. But yeah, those are the main ideas of that topic, of that document, I'm sorry. So we can conclude that we need to focus on vocabulary, we need to focus on cultural environment, or cultural related things. We need to focus on the gender. For gender, could be supervised or need to be something not that really strict. Also, we need to focus on our lexis or way to translate, and we need to know how to translate in the correct way in different kinds of cultures to be validated. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks.